Rob and Slim Show. Ah! Fuck. Maybe I answered it too late. Please call right back, Rob. Oh, man. Twitter. I'll message him. Fuck, dude. Everyone talking about that fight. Oh. You alright, guys?
I'm alright. I'm holding off. How you feeling?
Fine.
Oh.
Just drink an ice cold beer.
Rematch.
After a good match.
Yeah.
And then you crush your enemies, send them fleeing
Send them.
for you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
Get to the chopper. Fuck. There we go. That's your song. Listeners. Rob and Slim Show.
Hey, it's Rob with Robot Heart.
Rob, how you
What's
doing,
going on,
dude?
Rob?
What's up?
Good. How you doing, bud?
Good. We're on live. We just had a boxing match between a couple guys. It was a good time. It's a good
Very nice.
victory, not for our show, but for our show.
I let the show down.
I didn't.
Nice.
Rob, but your movie, Robot Heart, it was great. I watched it with my son. Slim watched it today.
Yeah, I watched it this morning.
And dude, it was great. Like,
Very nice. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate that.
no problem, dude. Thanks for sending it. My oldest son, Ewan, he asked when we were watching it. He said, "Is this an old movie? Like, cause it's a black and white?" And I said, "No, but he made it to look like that." And he said he did a great job. And my son William, we were watching, and when they explained how his father died, the boy, the main character, he just gave me a hug really tight. Like that bummed him out. Like, this is a good movie, dude. It's good, a good family movie. And you made it for $100, you said, right?
Yes.
How,
Yes, exactly. Yep.
How hard was
Yep.
that?
Micro budget was. I'm sorry. What was that?
How hard was that to do? Like to do all? Because I expected like maybe
It's
20
definitely-
minutes of a
Yeah,
film.
it's definitely not. It's definitely not easy. It's a lot of. Borrowing equipment and. Volunteerism.
Wow, yeah, that's what I was going to ask about the actors.
That's how
and
we
all.
get it done. Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's. I would recommend getting $200 next time for sure.
What
For sure.
what did you do like the robot costume and all? Did you make that yourself?
Yeah, that was really a part of keeping the budget down. I had done a lot of the effects myself. We had went into a little town and got the entire town to volunteer their time to do it. So there's no professional actors involved.
Wow.
It was just really a movement to show that you could do something with regular people for a minimal budget and put it out there. Hopefully children would like it. So that's what we were aiming for anyway.
What made you choose to do a child's film? Was that what you always wanted to do, or was that something that was a challenge?
I'm still asking myself that question. I have a couple kids actually, and I think I did it for you referenced the father scene in the movie. I think I did it for that reason really. I figured I would do one children's movie. And then we can move on to the adult things from there. I mean, I kind of always wanted to do it. Children's books are kind of cool when they're done right.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd give it a shot. And the robot thing, who doesn't dig the robot thing?
Right.
Yeah, it was cool.
Dude, it was a really cool movie, and I love the feel of it.
I appreciate
you made
it.
it feel like like a 50s style movie. It was great. The acting was good too, man. Like I love the fight scenes between the kids. That was very real. Like it was awesome. Like my sons were cracking up at that, and the soundtrack was pretty badass too, man.
Well, like I said, they were all volunteer actors. They're all kids. They're not even like in acting troops. We just got them there. And to be honest with you, I mean, and I wouldn't recommend this, by the way. They reviewed the script for about an hour, and then we did it.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So if it turned out good at all, that's a good thing. So,
Were they kids that you knew, like family?
That's what I
friends,
thought, maybe.
or-
some of them were, but for the most part, they were volunteers. Not even friends of friends. They were really thrown together.
So how did you get the movie out to them for them to audition?
There were no auditions. That's the funny part.
So hold on, wait,
You just like approach people?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like you just went to the street and was
Yep.
like, "Hey, kid, want to be in a movie?"
Well, what happened? I'll explain it. What happened? I'm going in and out of a car. I apologize for that.
Right.
What happened was, I wrote. This gets long, and I know it's a short show here. Basically, what happened is, as you know, with movies, it's hard to depend on people.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
scheduling and whatnot. So what I did to answer every question here, I wrote to a story, and I had the main actor already in mind, so I wrote to that story, and then there were a bunch of kids that I had seen around pictures and whatnot, and I actually cast to what I thought the character would be. Is how it went.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I got to talk to him, and I would, like, let's say for the bully character, I'd have 3 different kids. I talked to him for a minute. I like to interact, like I'm talking with you guys, and I just got a feeling from him. Oh, that's the person. That's how it went. Yeah.
How long did filming take?
Oh God. I didn't get to go out and just smash it out. It had to be in between a lot of things.
Yeah.
So it went on for about 7 months, I'd say.
Wow. What was that the longest part of making it, or was writing it, or?
The longest part, we'll do comedy for your show. The longest part, I think, was just depending on people to show up. That's always.
You sound after this project. You sound very bitter.
Yeah, a little
No,
worn out.
not bitter. It's, I've done quite a few things in art, and this is the way it is, whether paid or not. You know how artists are. So I'm an artist. So, schedules clash and whatnot, and probably the hardest thing was just balancing schedules of everybody, to be honest with you. That's one of the most difficult things, I think, with filmmaking.
Well, same with, way before me and Slim did the show, a couple other people, said they want to do a show, and, that was the thing.
Right.
Like, any days off, you have different days off, you never get together and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard. It's hard to get that shit down.
Even just for guests.
Well,
or some
just
people...
think of it this way, dude. If at any job, any qualification, if there was no pay, how many people would show up on time?
Nobody.
Yeah.
There you go. So with the volunteerism of a movie, you really gotta. It's just about getting people happy about it and working with those schedules. Especially, you gotta remember, as you stated, it's a children's film. So getting kids in there in between practices and schooling, it can be challenging.
Well, yeah.
So, but a good time. I'm happy with what we ended up with.
It's awesome, man. Have you entered it in any film festivals?
It's actually in 4 right now. I just when I connected with you, we had actually before I answer that, I'd like to say the edit that you guys actually saw is not the full edit. That's the big surprise for your show.
Oh wow.
Here.
Okay.
I did a what I call it's funny, it's not really as long as I want, but it's like a director's cut, but it's not. I did a cut for everybody that volunteered in the movie. So everybody would be seen. Is what I did. So there's actually a cut that's the one that's going to the film festivals. It's in 4 or 5 right now. We had just started putting them out. Film festivals don't usually generate to the fall, winter. So it's starting to get out there right now. So yeah.
Cool.
Yep. From here, I think there's 2 in Michigan, 1 in California, and 1 in Texas right now or something.
Wow.
I've got it entered in like 40 of them. So
That's cool. How did you do that? Do you just send it out to people, or?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had
No,
to
you
physically
send it
show
out in
up.
different. Yeah. Well, you send it. There's a thing called Film Freeway. It's a really great system that you can submit to different film festivals and whatnot. And also, as you know, it's like being on Twitter or anything else. You get told about festivals, whatnot. This will fit your children's film, and you send it to that one. Stuff like networking. That's your answer.
Yeah.
Networking and Film Freeway. There we go.
Cool. And real quick,
Yeah.
I should have asked it
Yeah.
at the beginning, but for our audience, what is the movie about?
The movie is about a young boy named Adrian who has social acceptance issues. So he creates a robot named Robot 13, a very 1950 sci-fi themed robot, to be his friend, and the chaos ensues after that. Adrian and the robot team up, and then we have some fun out in the world, right?
Yeah, when the robots started learning about death and all that, that was
Yeah.
really cool.
History of the
Was
world.
it? Did you like that?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that would,
I
I
did.
really like
No.
that, yeah.
The only question I had at the
Oh.
end, like, because I was in and out, my kids, they're a little ADD, and
Right.
I didn't catch the one part, like, right after the robot threw the kid into the wall, so I didn't know if the kid died or not, but I asked you, and you
No.
said it's just up for, interpretation.
Well, let's put it this way: in the what I call it the family edit, the edit that has every actor that I had in it, the child is saved. The end edit is the film festival edit, very artistic.
I like
Both
that. You
fingers
don't
on that.
know. I do like the not
Yeah.
knowing. I think that's cool.
It's very up in the air. Yeah, it's basically the robot goes into I don't want to give too much away. The robot and the kid, their future is up in the air. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I love the human sacrifice part of it. There's so many good aspects of this film, dude. Like not human, but the sacrifice part of it. And I liked what the fuck was it? I forget.
I was going to say, you said earlier how you wrote the characters based on the people you were planning on casting for those characters,
Yeah.
correct? And I really got that impression from the guy that played the guy Russ. Like, I feel like that's who that guy is in real life.
Is that the biker?
The
dude?
biker,
I
yeah.
love that guy.
I was
bro.
like that. He's
so
got to be
cool.
that dude in real life.
Yes.
Well, that dude is me.
Oh, it is you. Okay, see, I thought that too.
That dude
man.
is me.
So that's
are
who
the
you are.
dude,
So
bro.
that's who you are in real life, though. That's like
Yeah,
your
well,
personality. That's awesome,
what's funny? Funny comedy aside, that is my motorcycle. So
Awesome.
Oh,
man.
nice.
that actually is my bike
That's
that I
cool.
put together, 1974 Harley XLH
Wow.
that I restored. So yeah, you are right. Filmmakers do have other talents.
Fucking love Harleys.
Dude.
You guys gave up my secret.
Well, I thought it was because I
That's a
saw
good
you
job,
commenting on the Facebook, and I asked Rob, and he's like, "No, he plays the robot."
I thought you played the robot, Rob.
I did play the robot.
Because I heard the podcast you made and saying you played where you said you
I
played the
did
robot.
play I played. See, you guys are giving up all my secrets. I
Behind
did
the
play the
scenes.
robot. I would not. Let's put it this way. I would never. It's terrible. I would never torture anyone with that suit. I made sure that I put it on. It cut you up. It was made of real steel, so
Yes, I heard
it
you
was
say that.
it was a dangerous prop. I did, but you guys are giving away my secrets, man.
I did love.
It's cool though, and the check is in the mail for saying you like the film. I appreciate that.
Oh,
It's in the mail.
dude, it was
I
really
love the
good.
design of the robot too. I love how it was just all the spare parts thrown on it, like license plates and hubcaps.
That's what I was gonna say before. I love the scene when he emptied out the refrigerator. Like that
Did
was
you
so
like
cool.
that?
Yes.
I won't lie. Like anything. I mean, everybody loved the the old '80s Spielberg stuff.
Yeah.
It took me back to that.
All that, and there's lists from all that good stuff because the Goonies movies like that. Those
Yeah.
are the.
That's one
Can
of my
you, can you
son's
swear on your
favorites.
show?
Yes. Swear away.
Yeah, they're the shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
What about
straight up, that's real. That's the real fun stuff.
My son
So
William
there's
will watch
lists.
the Goonies every day if you let him. He loves that movie.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, okay. This is for you then, homie. The scallywag scene in the the flashlight thing. That was a lift from the Goonies.
Oh, nice,
I
dude.
straight up. That was the first scene I had in my head. Actually, the whole movie was kind of based off of that beginning scene, and I just came up with it from like Goonies inspiration.
Right
So,
on, dude. Yes, that was a really
yeah.
cool scene.
So that's for you, dude. For sure.
Nice. Awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
I
appreciate
feel
you
like
guys,
this could
right?
be a film like Spielberg, if he got the script, he might fucking do
I
it.
love those old movies. There's one that I really liked, Little Monsters. That had Howie Mandel.
Oh, yeah.
Was there.
Yes. I was thinking too.
Yeah. Wasn't that how that was Howie Mandel?
Yeah,
Right?
Yes.
Howie Mandel and
Was that
Fred Savage,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah,
one
that was
too?
a crazy.
That
Crazy.
Oh, it had Sacha Baron Cohen in it as a police officer. It was the robot. I think it was called Hugo, and it was Scorsese did a kids movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. What was that called?
I think Hugo.
Oh, shoot. Hugo. There we go. You got it.
That's
Bingo.
cool.
10 points for that guy. Yeah, Hugo.
It was the
Good
kid
movie,
found
too.
his
It had Sacha Baron
father's.
Cohen in it.
Yeah, yes, yup. And he found his father's like code to build this robot. The father
Yeah.
never could complete it, and so the son like builds it. It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
awesome.
Well, see, and that's just not to interrupt you, dude. That's the thing. That's why I kind of went with the child genre for a minute. I mean, there really are no parameters there. You know what I mean? You can do whatever the fuck you want. That's what's so cool, and you can deliver messages, like you said, about fathers dying, about like all that stuff. You can do it in a kids movie, where a lot of times if you do it as an adult movie, it's campy. It's just it doesn't work. That's why I also chose the kid thing.
Yeah.
So
What do you have planned for
at
the
least
future?
that's my opinion.
What's like the next project you have planned, or do you not?
Oh,
do you have
I
one
can't.
right now?
I can't tell you that. It's gonna be I was gonna. We're gonna see how this does. I mean, it's gonna do what it does because it's just like you said, a micro budget $100 film. We're just trying to kind of get something out there, show that we don't totally suck, right? Which that's still up in the air. But I'm thinking that it'll probably be something adult themed. Although it's hard because the kid thing is just a lot of fun. It's hard though with kids films. I hope I don't get slammed for this, but with the Disney monopoly, it's pretty tough with kids films.
Yeah, Slim loves rom-coms.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I absolutely don't like rom-coms.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Oliver Stone?
It's funny he
Yeah.
said rom-coms because the one thing I was going to compliment you on was the fact that your character Russ played like this mentor, this kind of like father figure to Adrian, without becoming a love interest to Adrian's mother. I like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's funny that you said that because we actually cut that down. That was bigger. Yeah. He was a love interest, all right. We cut that down. We cut that. Hey, you got to get some perks. The movie only made $100. Not like I made anything. Got to get some ass, dude. Anyway, that's bad. Yeah. So, yeah. Adult oriented probably next. But I like the kid thing. I really enjoyed the robot. I personally think the robot character could have some legs. So, hopefully people will like it and. We'll get some positive feedback, make another movie, right?
Yup, definitely, man.
So.
Did you have a Kickstarter to get it in the festivals?
Yeah, we spoke about that before. Actually, if I could use your guys' show, would you mind? I don't know how much time we have.
Not at all. We have about 10 minutes left.
Okay, well, let me hit this up. There's a secret that I didn't actually tell you. I go to school for film now, but I used to be in a touring band, actually. And I'm going to start a Kickstarter, like you're saying, to fund the thing. And I think I'm going to make a song and put that up there and kind of provide something when people, donate the money. I kind of feel bad. You can see with the $100 budget thing that I'm not real big on the, taking the money thing.
Yeah.
I have a tough time with that one. I have a tough time. Other people are really, free with it, and I have a really hard time. I like to earn excuse my French, shit. I like to earn my money.
Right.
So I'm going to kind of do probably a trade-off type of thing. They can get a song or the movie or whatever for a donation type of deal, I'm thinking, like we had talked about. And, I think you're right. I think we'll do that. And I think what I'm really pointing at is for the next project that you alluded to, I think I'm going to do it on that for sure.
Nice.
So that's really where my focus is right now, is to kind of get everything ready, do the Kickstarter thing, and work that way.
So are you still in a touring band?
No, I actually left. Long story short, we were together until 2011, and I left that and began at least starting towards this year. So I still own the rights to the music. I was in court for a long time on the rights to the music.
Oh wow.
So that's a whole nother show, gentlemen.
But you piqued my interest. So I'm like,
I
well,
know.
did you write? Was that music all stuff that you had written and the other guys?
Oh
tried
yes,
to...
yeah. We had 2010. We had the number one song in 13 different major markets. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes, I wrote it, co-produced it. Yeah, I did that.
So this
why.
song was like aired on radio and stuff.
Yeah. 13 markets?
Yes.
And... Wow.
Yes.
And you weren't
Yeah,
getting any
yeah.
credit for it, is what you're saying. The other dude.
Yeah, we had a very ugly separation from the record company, and as I'm kind of conveying to you guys right now, I feel that like you guys are, you work hard on your show. You should retain the ownership of your show.
Yeah.
You shouldn't just. And that's I feel very strongly about that. That's why I did the robot movie for $100, and I can swear, right? Didn't sell my ass off. Didn't sell my ass off like a hooker and just try to work underneath somebody else as a PA. You know what that is, right? So I worked very hard to kind of keep that continuity. So that's really this little goofy movie that we did was the best. Was a quick start that I could get going on that.
Cool.
So yeah. So because I had talked to you guys about the Kickstarter thing and whatnot, I do think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'd ask.
And that's. I just always feel bad with the take. You know what I mean? From your audience, I was never really great at that. I got you know what I'm saying, because people work really hard for their money. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, but yeah, we're gonna do something because I'd like to make another film and keep it independent.
Cool.
I do have one more question about your band, and I won't bring it up again.
Yeah, hey, we can do another show.
I got it, man.
I just wanted to know what type of music you guys played.
The band was called Down in Hollywood. We weren't too ugly for porn until we were signed by Transmission 222 Records, that was a subset of Capitol, and we were alternative rock.
Okay. Cool.
You can find the stuff online. Blah.
Nice.
Blah. So it's for all independent artists, be very careful of the circles you run in. No matter how fun it looks, eventually somebody pays the bills.
Right.
And at the end of the day, make sure that you own your stuff, because if you don't, you're going to end up in court for 4 years.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. What's the craziest thing that happened to you touring?
Oh, you don't want to know that.
Yes, we do.
You don't want to know that.
We absolutely do.
A lot of stuff. Let's just say I heard a story once upon a time of somebody who got blown out. You know what I mean by blown out. Blown out was in a city probably 1,800 miles from their home, and she was a good-looking broad, banged some broad in the back of a car with what was it? A bottle of antifreeze fell out in the antifreeze. In the antifreeze.
That happened to you, Pete.
Oh, Joni.
I heard stories like that. I heard stories like that. Blown out, banging an antifreeze in the back of cars.
In a puddle of antifreeze?
So, yeah, you realize it
That's how
later.
Slim was
People realize it later.
That's how Slim was conceived.
My band guys were, they were interesting.
They were wild.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you my personal stories now. No.
You didn't.
I'm not. But that's actually true. He took her back to the car, and they were banging in the backseat of the car to get away from everybody, and they realized they popped the bottle of antifreeze and were banging in the antifreeze for.
Did it end up in the ER, in the emergency room?
Oh yeah, well the problem is he come back in to do the other part of the show, and guess who smelled like total shit? We're like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hi, Chicago. I'll say that. Chicago. That was in Chicago.
Where are you from? Are you from Chicago?
I am from Detroit, actually. I was born and raised in Detroit. So, yep. Born and raised, and then we went to L.A. for a little while, and then came back here to go to school, and we're currently doing the filming stuff here in Michigan.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Awesome,
Yep.
man.
Did a lot of time in Flint, which now everybody knows Flint. That's horrible why they know it, but my band came out of a place called the Machine Shop. We were the first main band out of the Machine Shop, and proud of that, and that place is in Flint. So glad to see that they're getting a little something, but yeah, from Michigan.
Cool, man, cool.
The happy attitude state.
Is that where there's lead in the water?
Yeah, that's the Flint. That's the Flint.
Is it still going on?
It's got good people there, though. They're good people there.
Because of all the land.
you wish the best for everybody.
I don't.
Don't you like how I'm being political though? Come on, man. I'm trying. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, from Michigan.
Cool.
You
man.
guys in New Jersey, right?
Yeah. The armpit of America.
Good times over there. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. You got some big cities over there. Got lost over there a few times.
A lot of slums.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you tour out here?
Yeah, we've been, dude. We did it all. We did too many places back in the day. So did lots of places, lots of the radio shows. That's what I miss. I miss talking to guys like you. It's kind of weird going into hermitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was. It's fun.
Cool.
It's fun. Music and the road and meeting people and talking to people. It's a good time, dude.
Nice, dude.
Talking to guys like you. It's awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, otherwise I'd be in my room telling myself the frickin' antifreeze story.
Remember that time that dude was in the antifreeze?
Yeah, at least I got two dudes that have to listen to me for a minute.
4. We got 4 right
Four
here.
guys here.
Yeah, you can't run away just yet. Anyway, so. Yeah.
Well, Rob, where can everybody find the movie?
You can go, let's just stick generic. I would like to send them to the site, but let's just stick with the Facebook. The typical Facebook.com/Robot Heart the Movie. You can check it there. You could Robot Heart the Movie on Twitter, like I know you. You can go to your show, and you can find me through your show.
Cool, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I'm hanging with you guys. So,
Nice,
Russ,
dude.
the guy on the motorcycle, this dude
The
gives up my
best
cover.
character in the movie.
Yeah, dude. You're the man, bro.
Yeah, you couldn't tell that dude was frickin' tired and not my greatest performance. It was a kid movie though, right?
It was good, man.
I liked it.
I really enjoyed it.
Did you? I mean, we're gonna, I do believe that the edit, the film festival edit's a little more linear, which means it kind of goes through a little quicker, makes a little more sense, But I felt bad as when people give you your time and whatever, you kind of feel bad cutting, everything hitting the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted, just because they gave me their time and whether it was great or not, I'll probably look wrong for it, but I wanted to put out an edit that just had everybody in it
Nice.
that participated.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
I think people sometimes don't understand, like you guys. I've talked to you guys about that. It's a lot of work to do this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
And
Any
it can be
project.
Yeah.
That's a
To
lot of work.
to get to the part where we're telling antifreeze stories, there's a lot of goddamn work it takes to get there. So whether it be small or large, whether they were great acting talents or not, I didn't want to belittle anybody's talent, and I wanted to give everybody their moment, and that's what the
awesome.
first edit really is about. And unfortunately, the film festival edit's a little bit shorter. But we do have the edit out there that everybody can see, where everybody participated, and like I said, they are all they're just people off the street.
Cool, man. Cool.
Yeah.
We have to wrap this up, Rob, but thank you so much.
I'm
for talking
long-winded,
to us.
I know.
All right, man. I will definitely tweet you the show and the interview when it goes up.
Oh, I appreciate you guys' time, man. I hope you don't duck me in the future. No. Yeah, I hope to talk to you guys again soon.
Absolutely,
man.
brother.
Oh, yeah.
All righty, we'll talk to you soon. Yep.
All right,
Take
man.
care.
Have a good one.
All righty, peace. Night.
That's it.